Some weeks I have no idea what I'm going to do my next episode, but fortunately I can always get something off Facebook. This little gem showed up today. Alabama Chief Justice says Buddha didn't create us, so the First Amendment only protects Christians. He later goes on to say that Muhammad didn't create the world either, and the Quran was not brought over on the Mayflower. Well, for one thing, this certainly does illustrate a certain degree of ignorance about other religions. I know it's going to blow some away, but the Islamic God is not Muhammad. No, Muhammad was their prophet. La ilaha illallahu. There is no God but God, and yes, that God was the God of the Jews and Christians, the God of Abraham or Abraham. Now, our Alabama Chief Justice is correct in the same way that the Constitution only gives rights to male, white, rich landowners. So, yes, it's sort of true. Most of the founding fathers were Christians, or sort of Christians. In reality, a lot of them were actually atheistic. But who's counting, right? This is the kind of thing we really have to keep in mind when we look at the freedom of religion. If we're going to take it seriously, we do have to include all religions, which means any belief system. And yes, I'm afraid that is going to have to include things like neo-paganism and even Satanism and even humanism. All of those are systems of belief. And religion is one of those words that's constantly being redefined. In the Constitution, it obviously didn't cover black people, it didn't cover women. There were a lot of things that weren't covered there, and it's a constantly evolving thing as we as a society come to realize what being equal really means and what including all religions, for instance, really mean. After all, at the time, admittedly, Christianity was probably the only religion really considered a religion because that's what most people were. But we do have to evolve, and this is all part of the process. So, all I can say to the Chief Justice of Alabama, keep going, buddy. You'll evolve one of these days, along with the rest of us. I'm the Urban Omnist.